Hey guys, this is Jenny with JennyProRealtor with Presidio Brokerage. I am here to talk about what I believe is going to be happening in the housing market for 2021 due to COVID-19 and all the crazy fun stuff that we've been dealing with, especially with election and what's going to happen. I've been doing a lot of research and trying to understand what the statistics are saying, what the numbers are saying, what the trends are saying, and what we're looking at as far as 2021 in Utah. Do note that when the market crashed in 2008, there were two big factors. One was the unemployment, and the second were the foreclosures of people not able to afford their homes due to the high influx of interest rates, not being able to refinance them. A lot of different things that went on during that, right? Looking at this though, I do want to note that I do not believe that there's going to be a housing crash in 2021. I think it's going to be a very interesting shift in what's going to happen in the Utah market, but also the United States market as well. I do believe that it depends on if we stay within the COVID regulations and we aren't able to get the economy back on afloat, what is going to happen. And obviously that does depend on who is going to be president. I've had a lot of people say it doesn't really matter who's going to be the president because there's still going to be an influx and an inflation and different balancings that are going to be happening as far as pricing is going to be concerned. Based on what I have seen and my research, if we keep the unemployment rate continually rising, we will continue to see the housing rates go down because we're seeing something similar to what happened in 2008 happening now. The difference is yes, we do have the unemployment rate that is continuing to rise, but then we do have what is called the forbearances, where people have been putting their mortgages on hold and they cannot be legally put as a foreclosure due to COVID-19. Now, 2021 has been prospected to say that foreclosures are going to begin to happen and you are going to see people have to pay their forbearances all the way up front. So for example, if you put your home into forbearance, you did not have to pay your mortgage for X amount of months. Once the forbearance is released, you have to pay that mortgage all the way up to that very point, where it's 3 months, 6 months, 2 months, whatever it is, you owe it all up front. You don't just get free money when you went into forbearance, which is why a lot of us were screaming at the high ends, please do not put your homes into forbearance. But that is what we're seeing here, where we might see a lot of foreclosures be increased into the market, which means we would be increasing the supply in the market chain and the opportunity for foreclosures coming forward. Do I think it's going to be as Do I think it's going to be as big as what 2008 was? Not even close. But do think it's going to balance out some trends happening here because the market has been skyrocketing high to the point where buyers are having a hard time affording the homes. So yes, I do think that we might see a balance coming down about 6 to 7% in the homes around the areas that might be in the foreclosure stance points, but then also balancing out. People have been asking me if I think the interest rates are going to be changing. Something to note here. Looking at where the economy is, if COVID-19 continues to be an issue, we see the vaccine is helping or whatever might be happening, do note that as a federal government, I don't think that they can mess around with those interest rates if they want the economy to keep flowing. So in my opinion, I do think that the interest rates are going to continue to stay low. Again, we can only look at the numbers and decide what is our best professional opinion on these things. But I do think the real estate market is going to continue to have a lot of buyers jump into it. We're going to have supply coming up. We're having buyers that have been waiting for this moment, which still is going to have a great real estate market and a great economical move forward for the housing market in 2021. Thanks for listening. Please, guys, leave your comments or questions below. If you didn't understand anything I said, I'm more than welcome to explain these things over the phone. See you guys next time.